Alright, you guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, in well, in today's video, we are not going to be doing a train ride. In today's video, we're going to be understanding the differences between the red line and the other line we rode yesterday, the yellow line. And we will start with the red line. The red line was the first line that opened on the East Baton Rouge Transportation System Authority. The red line started from South Station all the way to Shady Grove. And then within that time period, the red line was extended to Ashmont. Then further in that time period, it was extended to Forest Hills. And then it was extended to Mississippi Gateway. And now the red line is extended all the way to Forest Grove, and with 29 stations. Now, on the yellow line did not start with North Oak Center. The yellow line started off with Eastern, but Eastern Station was having a lot of problems, so we had to tear it down. Therefore, the yellow line didn't have no terminus, so we put the yellow line and green line together at North Oak Center. Now, when you go to North Oak Center, you see that the yellow and green lines do not share platforms. They share different platforms because it's a side platform station. They share different platforms, and there's a different way for them to get back to their separate line. Now, when you look at the yellow line starts off with North Oak Center. When the yellow line first opened, the yellow line ended here at Northeastern with 18 stops. Ended here at Northeastern. Then further to the extension, the yellow line was extended to Minnesota Anaconda Middle University. Then it was an extension to Anaconda Middle University because we knew that students needed to get to the other second university, and that's why we extended the yellow line one stop to the north. Which was Anaconda Middle University. Then further into the extension, we extended the yellow line to Jupiter Avenue, but there was a long mileage gap between Forgotten Boulevard and Greensboro. So in that open gap now sits the new yellow line station that's been here for 2 months now, and that is Madison Park Southwest Avenue. So let's discover more facts about these stations. Here on the red line at South Station, there is bus connection and parking. All stations on our lines do not have bus connections and parking. Unlike Kingston Avenue. Kingston Avenue is a station that is next to a road, and it was not available to have bus connection and parking. As you exit from the station, you will be next to a sidewalk and street, which means there were no way for us to put parking spaces and all of that other else information. There's also another station that has no parking, which is Shady Grove. Shady Grove Station is a big station, and it is big enough for parking, but there's always a lot of Greyhound buses that be at Shady Grove, and they normally be taking up the parking spaces during their break or whatever. And then there's a lot of stations on the red line that just have parking and bus connection. So we are here at South Station, which is the eastern terminal where you can connect to bus connection and parking. Let's go one stop to the west, which is North Center. Here we are at North Center, one stop towards the west. North Center is also one of the least favorite greatest stations on the red line. I'm not going to say that North Center is a type of station you would expect to be one of the best stations on the red line. North Center, you can also connect to bus connection and parking. If I'm not mistaken, we did mention in our Yellow Line ride, as the announcement said, some of the bus routes are out of service. And I'm glad I'm doing this video because I will be able to share those bus routes that are out of service. The bus routes that are out of service until November 9th are route 17, 21, 33, 47, 64, 112, 121, 126, 206, and 208. Those buses are out of service from October 23rd through November 9th because construction is going on in some of those areas where these buses run. So they will be out of service from October 23rd through November 9th. So if you need to get around the area, make sure you take train or do whatever. Here is East Park. At this station, you can connect to parking only. There's only parking spaces here at this station. Also at Park Avenue, there's nothing but just parking. Here at Downtown Crossing is bus connection and parking. As you can see, Downtown Crossing is a downtown transit area, as it has a lot of bus routes that stops here at Downtown Crossing. You have Route 5, Route 22, Route 23, you have Megabus, you have Route 62, Route 64, and Route 66 that all stop at Downtown Crossing. Now, a lot of people have gotten confused wondering if Route 62, Route 64, Route 66, if they connect to Downtown Crossing, if they stop there, and is that their starting point? The answer to that question is no. Those buses only stop there in that area to drop off passengers, and they still go to their original destinations that they are supposed to go to. So that is the answer to that question. Now, yeah. So Downtown Crossing is one of our big transit hubs. There are 6 bus routes that you can connect from there, and then there's also Metrobus. So, and then at East Mid is just parking. North McKinley is bus connection and parking. There is one bus route I know that comes to North McKinley, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the routes that I said. Let me see. I know it's one of these buses that go to North McKinley. Yes. Route 33. That's the bus that's out of service. Route 33 is from Downtown McKinley Station via Downtown City Center Station via Capitol Road and 59th Street. So this bus does stop at North McKinley Station, but it is not the start to the route. The route starts at downtown McKinley, and then it stops at downtown City Center, and then its final stop is Capitol Road and 59th Street. Now, a lot of people do ask that question about Route 33 because a lot of people hear on the transit announcements that at North McKinley it says bus connections. Yes, we are working on a bus route for North McKinley Station. For North McKinley Station, we have got to find one. Downtown McKinley has bus connection and parking. Riverfront bus connection, parking, and the Riverfront Stadium, which is inside of the Riverfront Station on the end of the platform before you exit the station. So there's two different types of exits. There's the exit to the Riverfront Stadium, which is going towards the east way, which is going back towards South Station, and the exit is right in the middle of the platform. Take the escalators or elevators up, and you will be out of the station. The stadium is the east direction, which is going towards South Station, as if you would be taking a red line train towards South Station. Oak Center is just parking, and I already checked the parking spaces for Oak Center today, and they're not that full, but it will probably be. South Center is only bus connection. Kingston Avenue does not have bus connection or parking. Pittsburgh South Center has parking. North College does not have bus connection or parking. I'm pretty sure it is supposed to have that, but I'm pretty sure it is supposed to have bus connection and parking. Even though this station is a university station, it is supposed to have all of that. But we are about to find out. Hold on, guys. We have to. Let's see. Universities. Yes. So North College is supposed to have parking and university. Yeah, so that's what North College is supposed to have. North College is supposed to have parking and university. Shady Grove does not have no parking or bus connection. 28th Street just have parking. Mary Avenue parking. Ashmont bus connection and parking. There's also a brand new bus route that we've just started letting go to the Ashmont rail yards. So if commuters want to see the Ashmont rail yards, in order to get to the Ashmont rail yards, you would have to take Route 7 all the way to Washington Heights and then walk for 14 minutes to the Ashmont rail yards. Washington Heights is like a 14-minute walk from the Ashmont rail yards because the Ashmont station is right there. So it's like if you want to call it, it's like I would say probably like a 14-minute walk, maybe 10, not even that long. Forest Hills just have parking because like there's like some tracks that's like it doesn't have that many spaces because the Ashmont Rail Yards also connects to Forest Hill Station. That's just how big the Ashmont Rail Yards is. That's what that's what it that's what it connects to. Capitol Heights Academy Middle University has bus connection, parking, and university. Friendship Heights Academy Middle University has bus connection, parking, and university. East Mississippi has bus connection with parking. Columbia Heights bus connection, parking. Mississippi Gateway only has bus connection. Jordan Square has the Jordan Square Mall and parking. Millerville Road bus connection and parking. Maysville West bus connection and parking. Sullivan Square, the Sullivan Square Business District, and parking. And then Forest Grove just have parking. Now, the yellow line. North Oaks Center evolves around only bus connection. Now, there is several bus routes I know that do stop by North Oaks Center. The following routes are Route 3, Route 10, 14, 21A, 26, 31, 41, and 58. Those are the seven routes, or maybe 8, that stop at the North Oaks Center station, and that's the only reason why North Oaks Center has bus connection. Buster Avenue has the same thing. Different buses stop at Buster Avenue in mid-route. Moon Avenue, the same thing. Louisville has its own route, bus connection, and the Louisville Stadium. North Louisville just have parking. Central Parkway parking. West Central parking. North Queen parking. King Central has bus connection and parking. Queen Central bus connection. Banker Street bus connection and parking. Lewis Street parking. 15th parking. 18th parking. 24th has bus connection and parking. West City has parking and business district. Diamond West parking. Northeastern bus connection and parking. Tennessee Avenue bus connection. Ferguson South has bus connection. Southwood Avenue bus connection. Minnesota Anaconda Middle University has bus connection, parking, and university. Anaconda Middle University has bus connection, has university and parking. Eastern Valley has parking. Highway 60 has bus connection and parking, and that's because of the highway bus. The highway bus goes from Highway 52, Highway 54, and Highway 60. So it only goes to those highway stations. And it also goes to Interstate 101 on the Orange Line as well. Forgotten Boulevard has bus connection. Madison Park. Southwest Avenue has bus connection, parking. The Madison Park District and the Madison Park National Playground. Greensboro just have the Greensboro Stadium, and Jupiter Avenue has bus connection and parking. So if you enjoyed this video on the differences between the red and green lines, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and turn on post notifications so you will be notified every single time we post a brand new video. And just for the update, comment down below if you think we should go back to doing if we should go to Lincoln County next to do line 1 to do a line 1 ride, but I was planning on doing line 5 for Mississippi Delpro Transit Authority extension, but we'll see. Well, for right now, we are still covering all East Baton Rouge transit rides. We still have to do the Silver Line. I'm not sure when I want to get that one done, but we have to still do it. Silver Line ride will be coming soon. I dropped the Blue Line ride from Wooddale Hills to Braintree, so we will see what's in store for these rides. Thank you, and thanks for watching.